All right, welcome back to Meticulous Decodes. Here I'm going to be showing you how every single touchdown of the NFL Divisional Playoffs was rigged. So, first game of the day was the Bengals versus the Chiefs. The first touchdown of this game was scored by Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill, born March 1st, and scores on January 30th. If you go back and look at one of my first videos, I think it was my first channel intro video, I pointed out how Tyreek Hill scored 3 touchdowns on October 3rd. Number 10 scored 3 touchdowns on October 3rd. And Tyreek Hill, born March 1st, scores on January 30th. And his coach Andy Reid was born on March 19th. And Hill's first playoff touchdown was 3 years, 19 days ago. His birthday is 10 months, 30 days ago, also 335 days. Scores on January 30th, a day leaving 335 days left in the year. So here we go. January 30th, March 1st. 3-1, 1-3. Pretty simple. We go look at Kansas City here. Andy Reid's the coach. Notice born March 19th. Go to Tyreek's game logs. Here's his playoff game logs. His first touchdown, 1/12/2019. Boom. 3 years, 19 days from his first playoff touchdown to his most recent, coached under Andy Reid, born March 19th. Tyreek Hill, born March 1st. Date of the game, January 30th. We get 335 days. If we include the end date, we get 10 months and 30 days. And like just to visualize what I'm talking about here with adding the end date. This is how it counts it. So this is all the days up until the event, including the end date, includes that date. That's all it's doing. So we're just accounting for that span of time. Travis Kelce gets his 13th touchdown of the season on January 30th. His coach's birthday is 1 month, 20 days away. His general manager's birthday is 10 months, 20 days away. And he gets his 12th receiving touchdown of the season. Not too complicated there. Here we go to demonstrate. 9 receiving touchdowns in the regular season. 1 rushing touchdown, so 10 in the regular season. And then 3 receiving touchdowns and no rushing touchdowns in the postseason. So 13 total touchdowns. 13 total touchdowns. And 3 plus 9 receiving touchdowns is 12. And then also, you got third receiving touchdown on the 30th of the playoffs this season. All right, so here we go. Nicole Harmon gets the third touchdown of the game. 3-yard pass. No big deal. Third touchdown of the game, Nicole Harmon. Hardman wears number 17. His first playoff touchdown 1 year, 7 days ago, and he gets his 17th career touchdown. He also gets his 14th receiving touchdown And his last receiving touchdown was 1 month, 4 days ago. So here we go, show the work. Number 17 here. So this is receiving touchdowns, rushing touchdowns, kick return, punt return. This is his total score. So he got a receiving touchdown there, receiving touchdown, receiving. But here we have a kick return touchdown. So pointing that out to point this out, 14 total touchdowns. And in his playoff career, 3 touchdowns. So that makes 17 touchdowns for number 17. And his last touchdown, 1/24/2021, 1 year, 7 days. Number 17 gets his 17th touchdown, 1 year, 7 days after his last playoff touchdown. He also gets his 14th receiving touchdown, 2 playoff touchdowns receiving now, and a total of 12 in his regular season career, making for 14. Birthday March 12th, 98. So his last receiving touchdown comes on 12/26/2021. 12/26 to the date of the event, 1 month, 4 days. And 12 plus 2 touchdowns equals 14 receiving touchdowns. So we got a touchdown from Perrine here. Gets his 3rd receiving touchdown on the 30th day of the year, his 8th career touchdown on an 8-day, and his quarterback, Joe Burrow, was born on the 10th of December. Perrine's last receiving touchdown was 112 days ago. Alright, so demonstrate it all. Okay, yeah, so Perrine has 2 receiving touchdowns in the regular season. In the playoffs, that was his 3rd on the 30th day of the year. He's got 5 rushing TDs, 2 receiving TDs. That's 7. And 1 makes 8. What I mean by 8-day, if you reduce the day down to its numbers, you got 1, 3, 2, 2, 2. If you just do 1, 30, 22, you get 1, 3, 2, 2, 1 plus 3, 4, 2 plus 2, 4, 4 plus 4, 8. So he gets his 8th touchdown of his career on an 8-day. And his last receiving touchdown, 10/10/2021. 112 days. And for reference, here's Joe Burrow, born 10th of December, 12/10. You can also write it 10/12 to get the 1/1/2. Next up, we have Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase is also born on March 1st. Birthday 335 days, 10 months, 30 days, and a span of 31 days away. Scores on January 30th, a day leaving 335 days left in the year. And his debut was 140 days ago, and he gets his 14th touchdown. So here, demonstrate it all. Born on March 1st. I just realized I don't even have my full year reference calculator up here. So there you go, there's the 335 that we're looking at. And There's the 335 days from his last birthday, including the end date. We get 10/30, and we get 31 days to his next birthday. I think I missed that on Tyreek Hill. His debut comes on September 12th, 2021, which is 140 days. And notice 13 receiving touchdowns, and then he finally gets one in the playoffs for 14 total touchdowns. And that completes the Bengals and Chiefs game as far as touchdowns go. I'm not going to go into field goals. That just would make this even more tedious. So here we go. Rams, 49ers. So for our scoring plays here, we got Cooper Kupp getting the first TD of the game. Cooper Kupp, number 10, gets his third playoff touchdown this season. Number 10, third playoff touchdown on 130. His last touchdown versus the 49ers was 3 weeks, 1 day ago. Also a 10-day. 1 plus 3 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals 10. And number 10 went off in both games, I think. I mean, Tyree could have done better, but all right. Showing the work. So he scored 2 touchdowns in this game. So he scored his third and his fourth. But number 10 got his third on 130. Nevertheless, if we go to his game logs, split it by opponents, and find the last game that the Rams played the Niners, it was on the 9th. Scored a touchdown. Including the end date, we get 3 weeks, 1 day. And the date was the 30th of January, 3/1 there. So, 10-day, you got 1 plus 3 and 2 plus 2 plus 2. 6 plus 4 equals 10. And it was also his 8th game with 2 or more touchdowns on an 8-day. All right. We're just going to keep moving along here. Deebo Samuel gets the next TD. 16th touchdown this season, 16 days after his birthday. Born January 15th, and his coach's birthday is 10 months and 15 days before. All right, showing the work. Deebo Samuel, born January 15th. 6 receiving touchdowns, 8 rushing in the regular season. For some reason, his playoff tab is not here. We can find all this in the game logs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 receiving, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rushing, for a total of 14. And here in the playoffs, you have 1 rushing and 1 receiving touchdown for a total of 16 touchdowns. All right, well, born on January 15th, coach for the 49ers, Kyle Shanahan. Kyle Shanahan's birthday, 10 months, 15 days away, and his wide receiver, born January 15th. It's the first score for the Niners. The next score of the game is George Kittle. George Kittle gets his 7th touchdown this season, 7 weeks after his last touchdown, which is also 49 days, and he plays for the 49ers. His last touchdown versus the Rams was 77 days ago. Gets his 7th touchdown, and 7 times 7 is 49. Kittle also gets his 21st career touchdown, and the last time the Niners played the Rams was 21 days ago. So here we go to demonstrate it all. George Kittle, 6 receiving touchdowns. Goes into the playoffs, gets his 7th. Last touchdown, 12-12-21. 49 days for the 49ers and 7 weeks for George Kittle's 7th of the season. Games versus the LA Rams here. 11-15-21 was his last touchdown versus the Rams. We get a total of 77 days. And lastly, notice this is his touchdown column here, receiving touchdowns. 20 in his regular season career, gets his 21st. And the last time these two teams faced was on January 9th, 2022, 21 days ago. So that pretty much concludes my presentation on the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. Looking forward to decoding the Super Bowl in a couple weeks. Until then, that's all I got for now. I'll catch you on the next one. God bless.